I'm going to apologize right now for any noise you hear from the cars outside, but it's nice outside. I want my garage door open, and that's just the way it's going to be. Alright, so I'm going to start with under the car. Now, like I said, the car is just not as clean as you really think it is. The guy I got it from redid the whole body and shells, so that's actually in pretty decent condition. He welded all the pieces in it. It could be redone eventually, but for right now, I don't really care. I'm caring about the main parts under the body that are real rusted out. I'm just going to do temporary patches on them until probably next winter when I decide to actually tackle it. But for right now, here's what it is under the body. I'm going to show you like it is. Behind the floor plans is really nice, but I'm going to show you this main part right here. So this is the passenger side floor pan. You can kind of see that what they did is welded another piece of metal on top of the floor pan inside the car. So one of my things this year is going to be cutting out these front two floor, or I guess not the front, the whole floor pan, and replace those. You can see I don't think this is structural. I think it's more of just so nothing helps, it just kind of helps support the floor pan. I can actually poke my hole right there under it. But you know what? It's just part of it. I'll probably get to it and weld a new piece in there eventually, just for this year, trying to get through it. Maybe I'll try to make it actually look real nice. I don't know. It's not that worried up some because I'm not going to drive it too much in the water or rain, and it's definitely not going to see any salt. I really just want it to pass inspection. As long as it's not structural, I'm not too worried about it. And I'm pretty positive that's not a structural piece right there. But the sides of it are pretty solid, so it's just the bottom part where the water would stay. So currently what I'm working on, I'll scoot over here. I don't want to hear a word from anyone on this weld job, but I tacked this in there and it looks pretty bad, so save it. Alright, so this is a cut piece out of the frame, and I tacked it in right there. So shut up, I know it's bad, I'm actually taking it back out and going to re-weld it a different piece that I have cut better. You can see there's a little bit right here and up here. Now I was kind of analyzing it and the walls are actually pretty solid for the most part. It's just this bottom part where the water will sit and dirt will collect or whatever. I'm going to put some anti-rust stuff on, or rust preventative stuff for right now, and then like I said, in the future I'll worry about that. But the main bad part is really just this frame rail up front. The other side is, that looks really bad, but it's not bad at all. That's all surface rust. And those parts right there in front of the floor pans, as you can see. Focus. So yeah, the other floor pan's kind of the same way. The guy welded over top of it. I'm not that worried about it because you know what? I got a welder. I can fix it. Everything else really in the engine and around the engine is just so solid. There's nothing wrong with it. So I'm going to show you a couple of the things I've been working on. You can see I took the bumper off for right now. Now I'm going to put that back on, but maybe in the future I'll do a bumper delete. We'll see what happens. These are the bumper rails on the car that I took off. I actually 415 them, if that's a word, and I also did it to the toe brackets. I think they're just toe brackets. And you can see the bumper kind of laying over there. I really like the 415 stuff. I use it on my gas tank. I think it's pretty solid. We'll see how long it holds up over time. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Before I show you the terrible condition bolts, this stuff is what got them out. I mean, I can thank this stuff for so many projects in this car, but yeah. So here are the original bolts. I mean, you can just see the tops were just completely gone on all of them. I mean, they were just corroded as they get. And what did I decide to do? Buy a brand new set. That's about $25 worth of hardware. Now, that was just custom picked from a hardware store. If you guys are interested in the sizes, let me know. I'll put them up. But right now, that's kind of where I'm at. So that's kind of where I'm at on the car. If you have any questions, ask them. I know I'll probably be asking you questions. Just doing it one step at a time and enjoying it. So I don't want to make this a painful project. Also, I will possibly have a gas tank, what's that word? Gas tank restoration video coming up. I don't know when, because I kind of filmed it intermittently. I have a ton of videos just kind of laying around, and a ton of pictures just laying around in random folders on my computer. But until next time, see ya.